Hi guys. Hi guys. Can y'all hear me? I told you guys I would be doing pop, so I'm doing a quick pop-up live. So if you're here, come on in. So yeah, so first off, I just want to say, hey, as you're coming in, please make sure you smash the like. um, and subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Um, but yeah, I wanted to say, hey, I wanted to pop on. It's about 5 o'clock my time. I'm on the East Coast, so it's looking really good. It's feeling really good outside. I just wanted to pop in, see how you guys were doing. Um, yeah. So let me make sure my stuff is set. You guys know I don't do these lives often, so I'm on my phone holding it outside. So you will hear noise. That's just how we got to do it, right? Had a great weekend, a busy weekend, fun weekend outside, really away from social media a whole lot. I was on it just a tiny bit, but yeah. So make sure y'all hit the like. I see 4 people watching. Make sure you hit the like as you come in. But I had a great weekend. Hope you guys had a great weekend too. I really don't want the weekend to end, but you see me. I look like I've been out in the sun, right? I told y'all the beach was calling my name, but and I could live at the beach. Like if if I could buy a beach house, I would literally live at the beach if I could. But that's the perk, right? Of like not just investing, but really being wise with your money. Like you can, like if I could do this, if we could do this like all the time, or like on a Wednesday or something like that, this is like the dream for me. I love being near the water. Fun fact, right? Fun fact. I swam in high school and I swam in college too. I love the water. I love the ocean. I love pools. I was actually certified in CPR. I really haven't had a chance to swim a whole lot in the past recent years because I have kids. So if I'm in the water and they in the water, then I'm watching my children. I'm not really like enjoying myself, right? So that's just, what parenthood is all about. Um, but yeah, I wanted to come in. So, some updates. So Nvidia officially split. A lot of you should see the update in your accounts. If you own the individual stock, now the funds will automatically adjust on their own. But if you own Nvidia like individually, then you should see that update um, tomorrow, really, sometime. Now, I don't know how all the brokers do it or how long they take, but traditionally, you should see it by the next business day after the split for it to update. But I know in Interactive Brokers, it updated, and I know a few people said theirs updated in certain of their brokers, but I know, like, again, it's just all brokers. They should have it updated by tomorrow, Tuesday latest. If you don't see it by Tuesday, definitely call them and see what's going on. But this is another reason why I don't have all of our investments in one place, because it's like banking. You don't put all your eggs in one basket. You have more than one bank. You have more than one investment broker because, again, you never know. So yeah, so I know a lot of you planned on buying Nvidia. I put a poll up on my community post a while ago, maybe a couple days ago. Sometimes I do schedule my posts. YouTube will allow you to do that. And I did ask, and many of you were planning on buying it after the split. Just again, be careful. Traditionally, or stocks will fall after splits. But again, if you are buying it long term, then anytime I guess is fine. Just remember to understand what you're buying, especially if you're getting into individual stocks. You should definitely understand what you are buying because you can lose money. This is not like it's not like saving money. Investing, you can and you will lose money um, if you don't know what you're doing. So, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't even consider myself an expert. I do consider myself an investor in the trenches, like all of you. So, just understand what you're buying. My next video, I usually post videos on Monday, but tomorrow I'm literally swamped for the day. So I'm going to save that video for Tuesday. So make sure you guys stay tuned. I'll put it up in my community post to remind you guys. Sometimes, again, when the summer hits, I stay busy. I have a busy life away from the internet. So tomorrow I just cannot, I won't have the time to get the video up and ready for posting. So I'll have it Tuesday. And then of course I'll have my Thursday video as usual. Hey guys, okay, I see some people in the chat. Hey Prez and hey Lisa, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing great. But yeah, so the investing challenge. So remember guys, for the investing challenge, we are still investing in oh my goodness, VTI. I'm telling you guys, my brain is fried from the heat. But it's VTI that you all voted on. So I put polls up every quarter now in my community posts. I encourage all of you to research. I have a playlist called Beginner Investing 101. It is a playlist full of videos telling you what a Roth is, what an HSA is, what a 401k is, how to build a portfolio, the basics of the stock market, all so that you guys can understand how to approach investing, telling the difference between trading and investing, because a lot of people confuse them, but they are two different things, and just really, being a better manager of your money, right? Especially if you're investing on your own, you definitely should be taking some time to do some research. I get it. I'm a mother. I have children. I understand the whole job thing, and still you have to make the time to educate yourself, because if you don't, like I said before, investing is not like saving. You can and you will lose money. I know I'll get questions often about did I get into AMC and GME? I know that's been popular as of late. No. No, 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 no. That is not me. I've tried that in the past. I'm not built for it. And plus, I want our investing, when I say our, my husband and I don't really want to be attached to the hip to a phone or a device or a chart or something like that. Like I said before, I have a busy life away from YouTube, and I do this very, very, very part-time, like very part-time. And so I just like seeing our money grow without me having to watch it constantly or having the associated risks. But if you guys know how to do it, more power to you. But no, I did not get into AMC or GameStop or anything like that. I was just watching from the sidelines. But yeah, so remember guys, if you are doing the investing challenge, the idea is to invest $1 a day. If you can go to get coffee, get your hair done, go to the beach, if you are picking up to go, if you are planning those vacations for the summer, you can afford to invest $1 a day. Again, not financial advice, but we're talking here, and I mean, come on, $1 a day, right? You can invest $1 a day. And I created this challenge, oh wow, a couple years ago. It's been a couple years. I can't believe it's been a few years. But I created this challenge because number one, I didn't see anything like it. Number two, I wanted something that I wish I had. And number three, I wanted a journey, right? You see my face because I think that's important for connection. Number two, you see the account. The reason why I show the account is because I am a visual person. It's a lot of experts out here on these internet streets, and rarely do you see screenshots or real numbers. And so I like to see that. And then third, I think consistency, right? Consistency is a must, right? It's not about getting rich quick. It's about understanding the securities so that you can know what you're doing, right? Otherwise, it's always, it may be great to get like a fiduciary versus a financial advisor, a fiduciary who's going to work on behalf of you, right? Because you also can lose money with a financial advisor. You should still, even with the financial advisor, understand what your money is in, right? It's not theirs, it's yours. They're managing your money for you. Everyone should understand just the basics of investing. And again, that's why I have a beginner investing playlist. My husband and I are all self-taught. I know I got that question before. We are self-taught. Again, I had to make the time. Again, I understand busy. Your girl is always busy. But I had to make the time to educate and teach myself, and my husband had to make the time to educate and teach himself so that we can understand what we are doing when it comes to not just investing, but real estate. Did you guys see my recent video where I talked about another property? Again, we would not even be able to consider that if we did not know the state of our finances. I mean, we know what all of our money is doing. So shout out to all of you who are doing the investing challenge, who have been doing the investing challenge with me for the past couple years. Again, it's $1 a day. You can even do 50 cents a day, 25 cents a day. The idea is to either set aside the money, or you can invest it every day, but you can set aside the money, and at the end of the month, just put the money in a security. That's very, 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 very important. A lot of people that I've talked to over the years since doing this channel will transfer the money but never invest it. You must invest the money when you transfer it to your broker. Or a lot of my cash stuffing friends, I even motivated and encouraged a lot of them to, your money isn't invested if it's in an envelope, right? The money is not in the market. You gotta put the money in the market. So get on a schedule, make a routine for yourself so that your money is actually working for you in the market. You guys know how much I love dividend investing. And I believe every single company we've had, or fund we've had in the investing challenge, has paid a dividend. So again, it's $1 a day. I was thinking of getting that trademarked. I know a couple of you told me I should, because people out here like to steal things, ideas, etc. But I feel like if everybody's investing, that's the whole idea, that's the whole point. And number two, you can't really take my shine. I think people recognize real, and they will make a decision. But honestly, as long as everybody's investing, that's the key. That is the point. It's just to put your money in the market responsibly and just let it sit there. Don't get flustered if you see a red day. Red days are okay. If you believe in your company, if you believe in the fund, just keep your money in there. Okay, guys, please make sure that you hit the like. I see 9 thumbs up. This will let me know to continue to do these pop-up lives. The engagement is very important on these YouTube streets. I know the algorithm is very bougie, and so if the algorithm doesn't see the engagement, it doesn't push it out, and it doesn't really motivate me to, y'all hear the sirens, right? I'm outside. And it doesn't motivate me to continue. So please make sure you hit the like if you want me to do these pop-up lives more often. Again, just the announcement, a lot of you just came in, but there won't not be a video tomorrow. I have a really, really packed and busy day tomorrow. Actually, my whole week is busy, but the next video will be on Tuesday, so I will not put a video out tomorrow. I will put that in my community post tomorrow, but you will see a video Tuesday, and then normally you will see Thursday. But I just wanted to put that out there, because sometimes my schedule change and I have to do that. Barbara, you said early in the video, you said NVIDIA will probably drop. I can't predict the market. Nobody can. But traditionally, after a stock splits, it does regress some. That's just history. That's with any company. When Amazon did it, when Tesla did it, it does regress. I would say this. Ask yourself, do you want to sit there and watch it? If you don't want to sit there and watch NVIDIA day in and day out, dollar cost average, that's the secret. The dollar cost average is the secret to not having to worry about price, right? If you're going to hold it for 5 years, when you get paid, invest in the company. That's why I do a lot of market orders, which basically means I'm buying at whatever the price is when I press buy on the investing app, is because either way, I'm going to hold it. So I'm going to come out ahead. So I would just say, Barbara, if you plan on holding NVIDIA for 5 years at least, just buy it when you can. But again, like I said, I can't predict the market because it could crash. Again, you have to understand what NVIDIA is about. Everybody who's investing in NVIDIA should know who the name of the CEO is, right? I should put that as a community post quiz. What's the name of the CEO? Because a lot of people will jump on stocks and don't know anything about the company, which I understand, but that's why I have a playlist, because in the playlist, it'll teach you how to research these types of things. But I would just definitely say, if you plan on holding it for 5 years, it really doesn't matter not necessarily what the price will be, but just dollar cost average. That's what I do. That's how I got those shares for now $47 and some change post split, but I just bought it when we got paid and really didn't look at it after. Actually, like I said, I forgot about it. I was so focused on building up SCHD and VTI and SPLG that I forgot. Not that I forgot, but my mind was on something else. But again, it's a testament to how your money can make money for you when you invest it right, and you're not even like looking at it. You're not even paying attention, or really just making money in your sleep, right? That's what passive income is. It's making money in your sleep. So yeah, with the investing challenge, I do have a physical book and a digital. I did make these things because I felt like, again, I wanted something that I wish I had. So I make the videos that way. I show my face so you see me, you see the accounts, you see the journey in real time, right? I'm in the trenches right along with you. I just showed the updated NVIDIA account, right? I put that screenshot up so you can see, you know what? Your girl is over here trying to make it just like you are. Um, but yeah, the investing challenge is a great way for beginners. My daughter, I was thinking of doing an updated video with her because how motivating would it be to see a teenager actively investing on their own, right? On their own. You want some motivation? You got a teenager over here doing the thing on her own. She's about to start working for the summer. So again, she's going to have her Roth IRA available to her because remember, Roth IRAs you can invest in them with earned income. So you have to have some type of job basically. The sun is kind of setting, but you guys can see me. Like I said, I'm outside. And it's nice out here too. It's kind of quiet, which I love. The kids are kind of calm and everything. So that's why I did this live. But yeah, she's doing the investing challenge as well. Just $1 a day because when you're a teenager and you have your job, I understand. I've been a teenager before. I was working when I was a teenager as well. I didn't want to put all my money in the, savings or anything like that, but we're teaching her definitely put your money um in oh, the sun is blocking me, but well, I'm sitting on my deck. But yeah, like put your money in the market. So that's what we're teaching her. So the top part of my face you can't see because the sun is setting, but you can see me. But yeah, like she's investing on her own, and she's using the $1 a day investing challenge. So all the polls that you all like, what you vote on in the polls, that's what she uses. Again, and I know a lot of you have your teenagers watching the channel, which let me just tell you, I do appreciate that because to me is beyond just making videos and talking about dividends. This is really changing the narrative of how a lot of people approach money. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a black woman at the end of the day, right? And traditionally, statistically, you know, people of color don't have as much. But if they see someone who looks like them, or maybe you see another mother, maybe you see another wife, another person who's trying to, have their own business, or you just want motivation, right? I think that's what this is. And I gear my channel towards being just a regular person. I'm a regular investor like you. Work, trying to, you know, do right by the money. Enjoy life, because that's important. You want to enjoy life. You don't want to idolize this where it takes away from the joy of just being, right? Unplugging is also important. Unplugging, that's why I unplug often off of the internet, because my mental health is important, and spending time with my family. You guys know I'm passionate about my children, and my husband too. So, the great thing about when you invest correctly, and again, this is not an exciting video like go buy this or go buy that, but this is the background to wealth building. This is the background to financial freedom, is these outliers, right? To stay motivated, to stay consistent, to keep the fire when you don't feel like it. If you're feeling burnt out, if you're feeling like you're tired of doing this is what this conversation is all about. It's creating balance, is finding what your groove is, what excites you, why you're even doing this. And so investing is just one means to an end, right? The end is financial freedom. Like I just mentioned, going to the beach. I would like to go to the beach on a Wednesday at like 10 o'clock in the morning, right? But most people cannot do that. But to me, that's financial freedom. That is why my husband and I invest. That is why we save. That is why we buy real estate, right? That's why we're trying to retire early. It's not so much because we don't want to work. I love MT, and MT is my passion. But you already know, when you get home from the job and you have children and you have a spouse, it's not a whole lot of time left in the day. But if you put these tools in place and you work hard and sacrifice now, let me tell you, You can get there one day, whatever your version of financial independence or financial freedom is, because it all differs from one person to the next. But for me, one motivator is, like I said, this weekend, just going to the beach on a Wednesday. Like Saturdays and Sundays is busy, it's crowded, it's traffic, it's a lot going on. But on a Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock, that is what the goal is. That is what the objective of all of this that we're doing, that's what it is. And so that's why I'm trying to not only build up the bridge accounts, aka the taxable accounts, but what other sources of income, right, can we rely on, can we depend on if we do retire early or get laid off. And a lot of times we don't think about getting laid off, and it doesn't have to be any fault of your own, but that's just the economy and the state that we're in right now, right? Like, you can do a great job, and the company will let you go, right? And having an okay, and maybe you can't get to fire, right? But if you have a six-figure bridge account, or you have multiple sources of income, right, that can help float you until you get back on your feet. So, like I said, it's not just financial freedom or retiring early, but if something happens, if life happens in the meantime, you have something to fall back on. So that's another motivator. So going to the beach on Wednesdays, but also if you get laid off, right? You have an emergency fund, you have your bridge account or your brokerage account, you have your side hustles, you have rental income if that's something you're into. But it's really being strategic about what we are doing. And you guys know your girl is a strategic, like, person. I am really ADHD in some instances, but when it comes to our money, because let me tell you, the credit bureaus are watching what you are doing with your money, right? The banks are watching what you are doing with your money. You guys know when you get those mailers in your mailbox, of the credit cards and all of that, they have your name and your address. They know what you're doing too, right? So it's about just being as diligent as they are, right? They are all in our business. We should be in our business. And let me tell you guys, it took me a couple of years to get there, because I think, scared of money, which is kind of weird to say, but I was scared of it. I was scared of the reality of it, right? Like, in my mind, I'm thinking we're one way, but the numbers are saying, girl, you are way off the mark. Checking your credit score. It is almost, I'm gonna put this up on my community post too, not this week, but probably mid-year. I want to wait till like mid-year. Everybody should be checking their credit report. Again, not financial advice, but we're talking, right? We're talking, we're family. Everybody should check their credit report at least once a year. I started making these announcements because when I would talk to people, years had gone by since the last time they checked their credit report, and you don't know what errors are on there. It's just an important thing you need to look at, and the government will actually give you a free copy of your credit report. So I think it's creditreport.gov or something like that. Just go to Google and type it in, it'll come. But everybody should be checking their credit report at least once a year. If you're trying to get into real estate or anything like that, you should definitely be checking your credit report. You should know what your credit score is. It's an important thing. I know Dave Ramsey doesn't care about credit cards or credit, but you need everybody. I mean, you need good credit. I mean, for certain jobs, you need good credit for a decent place to live nowadays, for a car. You just need it. So, yeah. So again, guys, I just wanted to come on just to remind you guys about the investing challenge. $1 a day. I'm counting on you guys. $1 a day at least. If you can't do more than that, if you can't max it out, your Roth IRA, because I understand, I get it. We have expenses, we have bills. If you can't max out your 401k, because again, we have a lot going on. Maybe you're trying to pay off debt. You can invest $1 a day. You can pick your own security, or you can go back in my community post and the polls that all of you voted on. The majority voted on VTI, which is a very safe ETF, number one, and the dividend pays out this month. And you want to make sure you meet those ex-dividend dates, because if you don't, you'll get the dividend payout the next quarter, and you don't want to wait till September. If you can get it now. Again, not financial advice, but I'm telling you what I'm doing, okay? Because a lot of the ex-dividend dates are coming up. I think today is, what is today? What's the day? I don't even know, but I know we're about to hit mid-June. So you want to make sure that you are staying on top of your investments. Again, shout out to all of you who got your investing books. Shout out to all of you who got the dividend book. I really do appreciate it, because you support your sis. I made those items, and I'm glad that a lot of you are finding it easy. And it's helping you to stay consistent. And I'm glad that you are able to relate with me in the journey that my husband and I are on, right? We are on this journey together. I'm not like on the mountaintop. I'm literally in the trenches with you. We are on year 10. 10. Like, I'm holding the phone with my other hand, but like 10 of these fingers that you see up, year 10 has been a long, long, long journey. I'll be 40 in a couple months, Lord willing. And starting this journey at 30, feeling hopeless, feeling like I was behind, not understanding how to invest or budget or save, or the importance of interest rates, and not understanding how to negotiate salary, and feeling brave enough to leave a company to go to somewhere that will, pay me and respect, the skills and things that I bring to the table, right? Because that's a part to this, is you got to have income to invest, right? And so, to see how far we've come. And I know several of you have told me I should write a book, and that is like a long-term goal, is to write a book. And I would love to like do a conference or something, or speak at a conference, because I think our story can help a lot of people who who are starting late, who don't come from money, who are self-taught, who's trying to navigate this on their own, with the failures and the bumps and the rolls, but you can still come out on the other side of this successfully if you're strategic with it. You cannot be willy-nilly. You have to make plans, you have to make goals, but you actually have to do the work to achieve it, right? It'll just remain an idea if we don't put in the work to actually do it. So the investing challenge helps us to be consistent. It's actually helping you to build good habits. It's helping you to stay on top of not just your money, but your portfolio. It's forcing you almost to go inside of your portfolio and almost help you to understand, do you want to focus maybe on just index funds and ETFs? Do you want to focus just on single stocks? Do you want to add a mix? What about the sectors? Are you just in technology? Maybe you want to add some healthcare or some financials or some real estate, maybe consumer staples, and all of that. Those videos are all in my beginner investing playlist. So that way, if you don't have no idea what I just said, especially when it comes to sectors of the stock market, you can learn all about it in those videos in that playlist. And you guys know I don't do long videos anyway, well, except for lives, but I don't film long videos. Yes, guys, get the likes up, because it's only 25 now, y'all. Now we family, right? Now, how you gonna do family like this? How you gonna do family like this? Thanks, Sammy. Thank you. Yes, get the likes up, guys, if you want me to keep doing these. But I do appreciate everyone who has hit the like button. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, because again, without you, the channel wouldn't be growing as much as it is. And keep in mind, I do this very part-time, like very, 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 very part-time. I don't make videos every day. I don't do shorts anymore. I just do the videos, and I have like my private groups. And shout out to all of you who signed up for our June finance and dividend group. We meet on the 22nd. I will film a private video for you guys later this week. So shout out to all of my finance and dividend group folks. We had a great time last time. And in this group, we're going to be building a spreadsheet together, a beginner investing spreadsheet together. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, make sure, again, guys, a lot of people tell me they don't have money to invest. I see it all the time. I hear it all the time. I don't have money to invest. That's why I created the $1 a day investing challenge. There's a lot of investing challenges out there all over the internet. I think what makes mine unique is that it's $1 a day or 50 cents a day, 25 cents a day, something a day. You see the account, so I do post screenshots, and you see me, right? You see the journey. This is not something I just pulled out of thin air, or copied off someone else, or tried to create something to help me to get popular. This is something that I started when I had 1,000 subscribers. And so it's there for you. It's there for my daughter. I am even doing it just to show you, if you don't have a lot of money, don't let that scare you out of the market. Don't let that scare you. With Robinhood, I'm trying to think. Robinhood will allow you to invest with as little as, and don't quote me on this, give me some rope. I think it's $1.99 or $2. I think you can invest with as little as $2 with Robinhood. Fidelity, I think it's $1. Cash App, I think is $1. I'm not sure what some of the other brokerages, the lowest you can invest, but it's really low, like a couple of dollars. Like it's really low. So if you can only do $5 a month, and don't get caught up with, okay, someone's investing $500 or $5,000 a month. No, we all start somewhere. I cannot stress that point enough. That's why I do the share size goals. When you see me talk about different positions, I'll talk about, well, we have one share of this, or we have 20 shares of this, because I think we don't believe that our shares can actually add up, and that the little amounts can add up to big amounts. I don't think we believe that sometimes until we actually try it. I've had many of you tell me that you were able to get your first whole share in a particular stock or a particular fund in like 2 months, just by putting a couple dollars in, because you didn't think initially that it'll add up, but you was just consistent. You had a couple of dollars left over from gas, you put it in the market. You had a couple of dollars left over from groceries, you put it in the market. Maybe with your electric bill, it came a little low, you put it in the market, and you saw like, wow, I have 5 shares of SCHD. I have 10 shares of Apple. I have 2 shares of Amazon. Same with the dividend income, right? You'll see, you'll get your first 10 cents, your first 50 cents, your first dollar. And then after a while, you'll see you have your first $5, your first $10. Some of you are really hitting it out the park with $100, $200. So again, it's just a testament to, like, this does work. You just got to be consistent. I think that's probably the hardest thing, more so even the, like, how much money you can invest, is being consistent. If you don't, like, find a way to just every month at least just put something in, if you don't find a way, you're going to, I don't want to say get left behind, but you're going to see inflation eat away at your dollars. Yes, I know the stock market is going to new highs every single week. I do believe the markets are inflated, and I don't time the market, but I mean, it is what it is. The job reports come out, they're not doing the best. The economy is not doing great, but the stock market is up. Right? Inflation is a beast. The summer is about to start. I know the last couple of years I've been noticing school supplies, like going out and buying school supplies, have gotten much more expensive. Like, just for my 3 kids, I'm spending $250 on binders and books and crayons and book bags and pencil cases and index cards, graphing paper, markers, highlighters, all the things, just on supplies. So again, it's so important to put your money to work for you, so that it can help you beat inflation. It can make your money go farther for you, right? We don't want to kind of see the destruction and do nothing about it, right? We want to be preventative. We want to be able to, pay off high interest debt, because there's no point in getting credit card rewards. This is speaking from experience. There's no point getting credit card rewards, paying 20% interest in debt. The math don't math, right? So we want to make sure we make a plan to pay off our high interest debt, save where we can, even if it's a couple dollars. It's a win to me. And invest, even if it's, again, $1 a day or $5 a month. It's a win, because it's moving yourself in the right direction. When we first started, we were not investing thousands of dollars in the market. We were not. We had to dig out of the hole, because we were that deep in the hole. I thought we were only in debt like $10,000, and the credit report was like, girl, you need to come to reality. Y'all in a whole lot of debt. So, like, it takes time. Again, we're on year 10 of this. 10. I'll be 40 this year. So, don't waste the time if you can. Give yourself some time, give yourself some grace if you mess up, right? A lot of people who joined the $1 a day investing challenge told me they stopped, or they were trying to trade with it, and they realized, they didn't approach it the right way. And that's the thing. If you acknowledge where you made the mistake, just get back up and just keep going, right? You don't have to feel like you're a failure, because I've had people tell me that, or, they feel stupid because they can't understand investing. That's why channels like mine exist. That's why Lisa's channels exist. This is why Prez channel exists. Is listen, we all had to start somewhere, and I don't even know everything. I still don't know everything. Warren Buffett talks about how he still reads. Now, if this man is the GOAT, right? If he is the GOAT when it comes to investing, then, and he's still learning, we all still have to learn. Because let me tell you, just based off of technology alone, my kids, my daughter is teaching me some things with these apps because I feel like I'm starting to get left behind with just trying to figure it out. So again, give yourself some grace with, learning how to not just invest but manage. Don't call yourself stupid. You got to give yourself some time, find the resources. There are a ton. Check this out. There, or if you go to YouTube and you type in like free, like, economic classes, I know Harvard has some, I believe, oh my goodness, Princeton. They're older videos, but again, it teach you the basics of what the economy is and the stock market is and things like that. So free, like free classes, like from actual professors that will teach you through the video, and just watch it and take notes. Again, check out my playlist so that you can understand, what it is. And my hope is that, the videos will help you to understand so that you feel like, you know what, you don't need to know everything, just the simple things. Okay. Elijah said, do you have SVOL? I have SVOL, not PDI. Nope. And the reason why I stopped so much adding a lot of positions was I felt like, okay, I didn't want to be spread too thin. So I've been focusing really on building up the share sizes of what we currently have. And I have an SCHD video coming out. So we met our share size goal for that. So stay tuned for that video. But I've been really focusing on just trying to build up the share sizes of what we already have. So we already have SVOL. So I've been trying to build up the share sizes there, Elijah. But do you have SVOL or PDI? Let me know. Hey Yvette, welcome. But yeah, so I've been on here for 36 minutes, going on 37 minutes. Let me get out of here. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Thank you for stopping by. I had a great weekend. I'm going to be spending a lot more time outdoors. Usually on my channel, I'm a little bit quiet in the summertime. Like, I still post the videos and all that, but I'm quieter because I'm outside at the beach, at the park, just hanging outdoors, barbecuing, whatever, in the backyard, working on a garden, all of that. Self-Made Nation, you said SPLG. Oh, check out not the video I just posted, but the video right before that. And that will give you the latest update on SPLG. But we have like 300 shares, I think. 300, somewhere around there. 300 shares. 300 shares. Check that video out. Because I do like SPLG. I think it's a great alternative to VU. It invests in the same thing. S&P 500 pays a dividend. If you look at the return, it's pretty much identical. Invest in the exact same thing. I don't have them yet, but I do like SVOL. Again, it's not made for growth, it's made for income. So I like I like funds that are, I like growth a lot. A lot of our retirement is in growth. I think all of it is in growth. Our bridge accounts is more for income because we're trying to retire early. Like I said, I'll be 40 this year, and I don't want to work to 59 and a half. My husband don't either. So we want to have something to live on. So we have the rental income. We have the side business and side hustle income, but also it would be dividend income. So with SVOL or SPLG or SCHD or things like that, we're trying to build up our share sizes because that is where the high dividend income come from. So again, guys, shout out to all of you who are doing the investing challenge with me. Again, it's $1 a day. It's something I created several years ago to really document this journey in real time. When you see me, you see the account, you see the journey, you see the ups and the downs, you see the trenches, you see the good times, you see the bad times, you see the ugly, because the stock market can get ugly if all you see is red. But if you look at my videos from a year ago when the market was not doing the best, you'll see that we were still investing. I still put the polls up. I was still showing the accounts. I was still coming on here, just dollar cost averaging as usual. But let me get out of here, guys. I'm going to I was thinking of going to get some ice cream tonight. We have we have a Dairy Queen and we had a Rita's, and it's nice. And when you go to the beach, you gotta have something refreshing. So let me get out of here. Hope you guys have a good one. Remember, there will not be a video tomorrow. I have a busy day. I won't have time to put a video up. There will be a video Tuesday instead, and then I'll have a video Thursday, of course. So you guys have a good rest of your Sunday. Please make sure you like this video because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. You know it's always watching. So thank you guys so much for hitting the like. Leave me a comment if you like. If you want to join our dividend and finance group, we meet the 22nd of June for 2 hours, and we are going to make a beginner investing spreadsheet. I promise it won't be too hard. So I'm looking forward to meeting with you guys. But again, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And yes, Coupe de Ville, check out the investing challenge. Check out my community post, but I will put like a updated one. So stay tuned for tomorrow. I'll put it up tomorrow. But again, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see y'all next one. So let me figure out how to get off of this live. I know how to get off these lives on my laptop, but the phone is a different story. But I think I got it. Okay. Bye, guys.